from the creators of Relevant Magazine. This is the Relevant Podcast.
P-A-R-A-D with me. There's nothing left to ruin. Yeah, we finally got free. Has that ball manifesting our destiny? P-A-R-A-D with me.
It's the week of Friday, January 19th, 2018, and it's the Relevant Podcast. I'm your host, Cameron Strang, and joining me here in our Orlando studios, Eddie Big Hat Koffel.
Yes, Cameron.
Welcome back.
Good to be home. Thank you.
It was weird without you.
I know it was. The show was awful.
Over there on the ones and
great.
twos, our illustrious producer, my brother, Chandler Strang.
Hello.
His boss, Nathan Grubbs, is hovering in the shadows. On the Skype line from
Staring
Loverland,
at him
Virginia,
ominously.
Jessie Carey.
Hello.
And joining us, finally, she was on for 1 week after she joined the cast, took a week of vacation, cashing it in early, but she's back this week. Our newest cast member, podcaster, author, speaker, Annie F. Downs.
Good morning, gents. Glad to be back.
Now, the question, of course, is...
Yes.
I was here on Annie's first week.
That's right.
Then we were both gone the same week.
That's
now
right.
we're both back. Can you prove that we're not the same person?
I think Eddie's very good at doing voices.
Oh, man,
and Andy F. Downs is a character that he's perfect.
I saw Full House. I know how the two people doing one thing works. I don't know how one person doing two things works.
Yeah, we are definitely the Mary-Kate Ashley Olsen of
So
Relevant.
who's who?
No,
Eddie?
no.
Mary
It's the
Kate,
opposite.
obviously.
You are Lindsay Lohan doing Trading Spaces or whatever. You're one person doing two roles.
two parts. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Yeah, so it's going to turn into a real like sitcom debacle when we both have to like appear at a thing together.
Well, you can live with mom and she can live with dad.
Yeah, so that never
That's
happens.
right. That's right. So it never happens.
And then you'll just, every time we're together, you just run back and forth to the bathroom changing outfits.
Yeah, and throwing on my like super southern accent and talking about
That's
Nashville and soccer and weather and stuff.
And we missed you last week.
Thank you.
And you don't know how close. Okay, Cameron will explain like a fun segment that we have coming up that's going to be like a recurring thing this time soon. But before he does that, almost know that the only reason that this other idea that I'm about to tell you isn't happening because we ended up having this other funny idea that involved pancakes. And it was to surprise you with a very special interview that you would conduct on the fly with Annie Downs about quilting. We decided to call it.
I heard the show.
Oh, man.
We were Jesse was trying to track down the Australian quilter Annie Downs. So
Yeah,
Annie
what
F.
happened,
Downs
Jesse?
and Annie Downs would be kind of forced face to face.
Oh my gosh, to reconcile and battle.
We bumped it for a pancake idea that the listeners
just got
will hear
bumped, so
about
it's not
soon.
that she
you can just tell
refused.
great ideas are coming out of Relevant every day.
Yeah.
Whether it involves
Right.
pancakes, unintentional confrontations between people with the same names on Instagram, a lot of great ideas.
All I'm saying is I'm totally willing to have a verbal argument with Annie Downs if Cameron Strang's willing to do the same with his Cameron Strang.
That's true.
Ooh, yeah. There is no other Eddie Koffoltz.
Yeah.
I mean, to be my
That's
dad.
what you think.
I'm a disgraced CEO, former CEO of Warner Brothers Music.
Yeah.
Disgraced.
Yeah. Jessie Carey. The only other Jessie Carey is a 14-year-old girl. That's a girl's name. Byrne. Jessie Byrne.
It's Drew Carey's niece.
We have a great show in store for you today. Coming up later, we talked to indie pop superstar Jessie Ware. Coming
Where?
up.
That's awesome.
Right here.
Oh,
Right here
interesting.
on the show.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. Also coming up, we talked to Dr. John Perkins, civil rights leader, truly a leader. He marched with Dr. King back in the day, and he's still on the front lines today. We talked to Dr. John Perkins only here on the Relevant Podcast, which you have pop superstars and civil rights leaders.
And a man attempting to eat himself to death with
And
pancakes.
that brings us to the other idea. If you remember 2 weeks ago on the podcast, we brought a slice about a very important update about IHOP.
Yes.
Debuting their campaign that for $3.99 you can eat all you can eat pancakes at IHOP until February something.
Yeah.
And we thought this is ridiculous. Who would do that?
Yes.
Well, we found the answer. It's our newest editorial cast or staff member, Tyler Daswick. We have sent during the show today. He's in the car right now. We're about to call him. Tyler Daswick is on his way to IHOP for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Eat nonstop pancakes. I gave him 4 crisp $1 bills.
From your own pocket. I mean, this is a real personal investment in the life of the show.
Nathan gave him a quarter for tip.
Yeah.
And he's on his way now to eat pancakes at IHOP. Now, this will be a recurring bit. As of the time of recording this, we haven't yet named it, but here goes the jingle.
If there is a charging fee, dazzle to it, dared by listeners in a tweet. guys will do it.
There it is. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
so
what we
that's
ended
what
up
we've
calling
named
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we came up with.
I mean,
All
do you
right.
think this is what Tyler dreamed of when he left Men's Health Journal? Is that we would make him eat piles of pancakes?
Tyler Daswick, formerly of Grantland Men's Health, came and recently
Yeah.
joined our team.
Yeah.
He's crushing it right now. And what I've learned in the editorial pitch meetings about Mr. Daswick is he enjoys the psychological and physical endurance challenges.
Yeah.
There's movie
perfect.
marathons being pitched. There's different
Yeah.
things. He is taking the baton from Jesse.
I also like that
Yeah.
he's getting the full new guy relevant treatment because like just yesterday I see him wearing, some sort of like pink getup and reporting on the news.
Yeah.
And then today he's doing all you can eat pancakes.
That's right.
Like it's
Y-
just,
yeah.
he's really finding his way and I like being a part of it with
Yeah.
him.
And we talked
me
about
too.
like, what's the point of this? Like, obviously, it's
Like a
funny.
life?
It's funny, and we decided that the only real point is to see if we can get a formerly healthy editor of a health magazine to
Yeah.
be diagnosed with pre-diabetes within his first month of employment.
I gotta
Adult
say,
onset.
let's put that in the hopper for names of this segment.
Yeah.
Let's get Tyler some diabetes or something.
Let's get Tyler some diabetes. That feels long.
Are you guys watching Live PD at all?
No.
Anybody out here watch Live PD or change your life?
No, it's not bad.
No,
Okay,
I don't even know what
so
that is.
Live PD is basically, do you ever watch NFL Red Zone, where it's it's live cut-ins to games in action at the best parts.
That's right.
It's the Red Zone channel meets cops. So what they do is they send out camera crews with like 7 police departments across the nation, and they have a command center, and they keep cutting to these police departments live as they're like pulling people over or responding to stuff. It is the most addictive 4-hour block of TV you can watch. Called Live PD.
Right.
I'm telling you, it will change your weekends.
Okay.
Your weekend nights will be locked in. They always go to some establishment where someone is like has taken too much of a substance, and they have to call like an ambulance. And the guy back in the studio later that night will give you an update. I feel like we're about to have one of those moments where Tyler Daswick gets passed out at an IHOP, and we break in later and we're like,
Well,
we just got word from the
We're
emergency
gonna
room.
we're gonna
It's-
keep checking in with them. I mean, so he won't be passed out because we're gonna keep checking in throughout the show today, and including right now, he is in a car on his way to our nearby IHOP, which is
Yes.
about a mile away, around the north side of downtown Orlando.
Feels very Florida. Only
Tyler-
1 mile from an IHOP at all times.
At all times, Tyler Daswick. What is your mental state as you ventured to the IHOP for your $3.99 all-you-can-eat pancake experience?
Well, first of all, I really appreciate the opportunity. It's a huge honor.
Get to it, Daz.
Don't milk this guy.
Don't milk this moment.
Listen. I'm in a great state. Listen, it is my job today. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning here in Orlando, and I get to go eat as many pancakes as I want. I called ahead, and Kim at our local IHOP is going to be hooking me up with as many pancakes as I want. I warned her, and I'm going to tell you guys, I gave Kim the same thing that Dumbledore said to Harry Potter when they were looming over the potion basin. I said, Kim, when I tell you to stop bringing me pancakes, keep going. Just push through.
I don't think that's what Dumbledore said.
When I beg you, no, just keep going. Keep powering through.
Yeah.
We're not messing around. It's going to be money on the table,
Yeah.
no gimmicks, no games.
Yeah.
We're here to eat pancakes.
It's going to be 4 $1 bills on the table.
Crisp $1 bills.
Right
Are
there.
you optimistic? Are you nervous? What are you thinking as you venture for the first time into the IHOP?
And also, how's your body doing? But all those questions. Go ahead.
The body's doing great. I went and got a little bit of a pancake pump at the gym this morning. Worked out, prepped the metabolism a little bit, so I'm firing on all cylinders. I feel really good.
Good quad work.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to work those big muscle groups, as we said in
All
Men's
right.
Health,
They'll burn all day.
to really prime the system.
Get your
Absolutely.
core.
All right. Well, we are excited.
Wait, we don't know his guess. I need to know, Tyler, going into this, what's your
good.
what do you expect to eat pancake wise? Like, what's the number we can hope for? Give me a range here, bud.
That's a good question. So,
Thank you.
If it's the plate pancakes, I expect to at least get through a couple different plates. Let's say 6 pancakes. I feel like 6 plate pancakes, I can suffer through that. I can power through that. But if we're talking silver dollars, Annie F. Downs, I mean, I'll be honest, we could be talking some double digits. We could be getting into the
You're not
dozen range.
They're not doing silver
Maybe more.
dollars. They're
doing real ones.
They're doing the full size.
This is a nice normal size. It's not a novelty size pancake.
No.
It's going to be like the size of a
This isn't a
7
buffet.
to 9-year-old's hand.
Yeah, this isn't that morning buffet at the Hampton Inn. No, we're not doing those. We're doing the full fluffy buttermilks.
That's good to hear because I'm not coming in with any games and any. I'm not dancing around, and it's good to hear IHOP's not dancing around either.
If we sent you on the clock to go to IHOP to eat only 6 pancakes, you have juked the system. I am expecting double digits regardless of size and thickness.
Cameron, I felt the same way, to be honest. I wanted him to say 10 plus.
Yeah, 10 plus. It has to be.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah. And I will also say you're going to have to you're going to need to think syrup because syrup is not a part of this.
Well, they also have the jams and they have the blueberry syrups.
But I'm saying all that is going to take room and is going to take energy. If
What
you
about the
Pure.
butter dollop?
Keep it pure.
Yeah, that's it. No butter. I mean, if you really want to eat this, Jesse,
Well, maybe
go.
the butter would lube it and make it go down easier.
All right. Next
Ew,
commentator. Go ahead, Jesse.
I was going to say my main concern. Well, I'm actually not concerned. This is Daz's concern.
Yeah, I don't care at all.
Is flapjack poisoning? I've been there. It is horrific.
It's an epidemic.
They put you in the hospital last week, Jesse.
How concerned are you about flapjack poisoning? The risk is real.
I think I'll be alerted when syrup starts coming out of my eyes. I'm prepared for the warning signs. But listen, my butter and syrup strategy is inclusive. I think that's a little bit of a lubricant to facilitate everything happening in the stomach, down the gullet, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's part of my game plan.
That's why they dip the hot dogs in the water at the hot dog eating competition.
Absolutely right.
That's so gross to me.
Yeah.
I'd also like to propose an option for maybe a round is that I have found in the last year of my life that a little bit of honey on pancakes is, to me,
delicious,
superior than syrup.
Interesting.
I don't even really like
agree.
syrup that much.
Wow.
I'd love for you to try that, and I'd love to get a full report on that, maybe sort of like a relevant live thing where you compare and contrast the two.
We expect before, during, and after photos, Tyler. We expect documentation
for
of
sure.
all sorts.
Yeah, for sure.
And we will be
Shirt
checking
off.
in about 10 or 15 minutes to see how that first plate is treating you.
Prayers up,
There better
Daz.
be 2 gone in 15
Hey,
minutes.
I'm not going to let you guys down. We're going to give the people complete coverage. There might be some lost footage, some lost tapes from this IHOP venture, but hey, it's all about giving the people what they want.
Well, the prayers of all of us here at the Church of Relevant are with you.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
right.
you think a lot.
All right. Well, that'll do it for our first check-in with Tyler Daswick at the debut of
If there is a challenging feat, Dazzle to it. Dared by listeners in a tweet. Dazzle to it.
Okay.
No doubt.
Good luck, Daz.
you go.
Drive safe, pal.
All right, well, moving the show along, it is time for our weekly look back at what happened this week in culture and entertainment. It's time for
In case you missed it.
In case you missed it, Gal Gadot gave a powerful speech about the Me Too movement at the Critics' Choice Awards. The Wonder Woman actress was honored with the #SeeHer award, which sounds made up, which honors a woman who brings, quote, accuracy and integrity.
Wait.
Take that out.
Wait, no. You don't have to take it out. You just have to clarify. It's a real award. It's just maybe the fact that a hashtag is a
That
part
it's
of
a
an award
hashtag
name.
award.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The See Her award sounds real. The hashtag See Her award sounds a little.
It sounds a little trying.
Do you think we should just put? Do you think we should just put a pin in saying hashtag outside the context of writing a status update or a tweet?
We
or
just
like
assume
like an Instagram post. Like, can we just if it's not on there, let's just ditch the hashtags culturally.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why they would it's almost like it makes it a second tier award or a novelty award by
Yes.
calling it the
Yes.
hashtag See Her award.
Yeah, just
I
the
agree.
See Her
Make it a
agree.
real award.
or tic-tac-toe board See Her award would be a lot better.
Yeah. So they honored her with the Tic-Tac-Toe Board See Her Award, which honors a woman who brings, quote, accuracy and integrity, challenging female stereotypes both on screen and within the entertainment industry. Patty Jenkins, which was who directed Wonder Woman, presented the award to Gadot, saying, she didn't do it for the glory. She didn't do it for the fame. She's not here for the money. She did it for us. She knew the great importance of this character and what she could mean to the world. Gadot used the opportunity to praise the work of the hashtag #MeToo activists and women making a difference in Hollywood. Here's a clip.
So, as artists and filmmakers, I believe that it's not only our job to entertain, but our duty to inspire and educate for love and respect. In the past weeks and months, we've been witnessing a movement in our industry and society. And I want to share this award with all the women and men who stand for what's right, standing for those who can't stand or speak for themselves. My promise and commitment to all of you is that I will never be silenced, and we will continue band together to make strides uniting for equality. Thank you very, very much.
Is she French?
She's
Israeli.
Israeli, that's right. She's
Interesting.
Israeli.
I couldn't place the accent.
Yeah, she's former Israeli military, too.
They all have to
they all are.
compulsory service.
They all are, that's right.
22 or something.
Yeah, if you're over 22.
I want to say she was like in like a special unit or something. Like, I think she's like partly a real life Wonder Woman. My understanding of Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
I thought that's where you were going, Jesse. I thought you were going to describe that world where all the Wonder Woman people are before.
Yeah, she's from that cool island in the movie.
Yeah.
I can't place the name, but it's
Claire
from
Underwood
there.
lives
Yeah.
there too. There's a lot of people.
In case you missed it, Conan announced he's bringing his show to Haiti next week.
Oh, that place.
The late night host Conan Without Borders effort is headed to the island nation. He's previously filmed episodes in locations including Cuba, Armenia, Qatar, or Qatar, depending on who you are. So they call it Qatar. Did you know that?
I did.
Who does?
Yeah.
Who's they here, Cameron? People who pronounce
a lot
things
of
wrong?
international media people call it Qatar.
I call it
Yeah.
guitar.
I call it
famous
guitar.
80s instrument.
Well, I always get stumbled up on it because it looks like Qatar, and I know it's not Qatar. I say it wrong, and trying to learn the correct pronunciation, people call it Qatar.
Yeah.
I like Eddie's because if a nation was called Qatar, their national anthem would definitely be a yacht rock song.
Oh,
which I
No
would love to go
question.
there.
You got to get to guitar.
Conan's decision to go to Haiti comes a week after President Trump made disparaging remarks about the country. No air date has yet been announced.
That was the joke I was trying to make when you said it, and then I realized I couldn't
Guitar.
follow up with my own punchline. You're
Yeah.
like, he's going to
Michael
Haiti, and I'm like, oh, that place is
Michael
a total.
W. Smith is president.
Yeah,
Of Qatar?
I feel like Conan.
I just remember the Michael W. Smith, Amy Grant tour in the late 80s, and he had a full-on guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
and then he
he's-
had that like
okay.
triple stack of keyboards too.
He's the coolest.
He would rock it.
Yeah.
Annie, have you ever you've interviewed Mike Smith, haven't you?
I have not had Mike on.
Who did you
Don't
interview?
you have to call him Michael W. Smith? I don't think you're allowed to call him anything else. That's the rule in the land of Qatar.
Hey, in case you missed it, after a backlash over unequal pay, Mark Wahlberg is donating his $1.5 million reshoot fee from All the Money in the World, the movie. We talked about it on the show.
Right.
So
And literally, just
Yeah,
million and a
that's
half,
right, yeah.
all the money in the world.
So he reportedly required the $1.5 million fee to reshoot scenes in the upcoming film All the Money in the World after the studio decided to replace star Kevin Spacey with Christopher Plummer after abuse allegations surfaced about Spacey. So the controversy was that Wahlberg's co-star Michelle Williams was paid just $1,000 for the same reshoots. So huge backlash. We talk about it here on the show. I like to think that we're the ones who sparked it.
I think so.
So following the backlash over unequal pay, this week, Mark announced that he would donate the money to the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund in Williams' name. His agency will also donate another $500,000. The agency, ironically, though, that got him the $1.5 million is also Michelle Williams' agency.
Yeah, this is what I want
That's
to
awkward.
This is
That's
what I want to
awkward.
ask about this, and
That
because
is
I don't know
awkward.
all the nuances of this, but like I understand that Mark Wahlberg, I guess, has some blame to take in this, but also like there were people deciding who should be paying them. It's like somebody had to decide. Yes, we'll pay him $1.5 million, and we'll pay her an $80 a day per diem or something, right?
You know, that's,
Right,
that's
but
what happened.
Who are those people deciding, and why
Well, the
aren't
studio is going to try and pay as little as possible. It's the agents demanding the money. If you want Mark to come back in for reshoots, you're going to have to pay this fee. But it's the same agency that represented Williams, and they didn't make the same demands
didn't
about
do the
her
same.
contract.
So then my question is, why isn't that agency being held? Because it seems like
well, the agency is
but
donating
Eddie,
$500,000.
Mark Wahlberg's a big boy. He can say no. I mean, like, it's his decision in the long run what money he takes for what he does.
We don't necessarily know that Mark didn't know, or like that. We don't know that Mark knew what Michelle was making. You know what I mean?
Right.
He
Maybe
might have
everyone
assumed that all the
Surely he
actors were.
didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
if he knew what she was making, Yeah, I think the moment that the story broke, if he was like, "Oh my gosh,"
well, he's making the donation. So maybe the second he found out, he's like, "I got to make this right."
He did wait a little while though.
But the other problematic part about it is like, well, the reason for the reshoot obviously is because they didn't want someone who has been accused of all these horrible things to be the face of the movie. Rightly so. But like when they were doing like the press tour for this movie, part of the narrative that the director was kind of going on about is how the cast rallied to do the reshoot for almost no money.
Right.
That basically, like, this was a work of charity by the cast. And then it comes to find out, well, it was except for one guy. There's something disingenuous there. I'm not pointing the finger at anyone, but it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say, oh, the cast all did it for charity except for one guy who got $1.5 million for 10 days of work. It's something about the story doesn't seem right, but at least they're making it right.
Well, if we know anything about the Wahlbergs, our office is directly across the street from Wahlburgers.
Yeah.
From a Wahlburger?
Yeah.
I've never been to one. When I come to Orlando, can we go?
Oh, absolutely. The entire block smells like delicious hamburgers.
Annie, I
all throughout the day.
want more for your Orlando visit, but whatever.
I mean, I'm not going to only eat one meal. Y'all are going to take me somewhere fancy too. I'm just saying for lunch.
Yeah,
fancy.
Well, if we learned anything, he doesn't want his cake and eat it too. He wants greasy beef and eat it too.
You really went around
I was
the block
going there.
for
I was
that.
going there. I went around the block for a burger yesterday.
Somebody get that man a pancake.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Okay. Hey, before we continue, in case you missed it, should we check in to see how he's doing? Do you think he's gotten his first
He better be 5 deep.
I'm
be
stuck
5
in traffic.
Deep.
I haven't made it.
Okay. Before we continue, in case you missed it, it's time for our first check-in with Tyler Daswick and the inaugural.
If there is a challenging feat, Dazzle to it. Dared by listeners in a tweet. Dazzle to it.
We're calling Tyler Daswick live at the IHOP. How's it going, Daz?
Oh, man. Wow.
Oh,
First
God.
of all,
don't eat and talk.
Wow.
this IHOP is not playing around. They brought me 2 sets of silverware. They brought me 2 water glasses, and the first plate had 5 pancakes on it.
Tyler,
they mean business here.
I think they brought you 2 of everything because no one goes to IHOP by themselves, buddy.
Any up downs. This place is packed. I really underestimated the I guess level of competition, you could say. There are a lot of pancake eaters here. I'm staring at these two women. Each of them, I swear, have like 7 pancakes in front of them, plus side of bacon, and they are just housing it. And
wow.
I'm not gonna lie, it's getting to me a little bit. It's in my head.
Wow.
I have 2 critical questions that you need to answer. One is how many pancakes have you eaten at this point? And 2, even more important, what is your proximity to the men's room?
Oh man, not to be crass.
Oh, actually, big flaw in my strategy. I did not come in and assess the layout of the IHOP right away, but I lean my head to the right and crane my neck. I can see the restroom. It's probably about 100 feet.
Starting at 7.
My kind server, Melissa, who is an angel, can confirm, just brought me more pancakes before I could finish the first plate. I'm probably about 3 in, and she just doubled down. So
did I hear her say 7?
The expectations are high here.
Did I just hear
heard her say 7?
7.
And this is
7.
Melissa?
I have 7 in front of me. If I finish what's in front of me, I will be at 7 already. The pace feels good. These are going down easy. The butter and syrup is coming into play very well.
All right.
And like I said, guys, the restroom, we're probably looking at about 70 feet,
right.
which could be tight. We'll be honest, could be tight.
Daz Cake, we're going to check in with you later. I'm going to need Melissa to be ready for that next call.
We're going to have some questions for Melissa.
I feel like she has an angle on this that like a lot of people don't.
All right. Well, Godspeed, Daz. We will check in with you soon. Man,
the prayers of our people are with you.
Our thoughts are with you.
Yes.
Thank you. Keep the prayers coming. Seriously.
I think it's real interesting that he says he's eaten 3, because does that mean he's eating 1 at a time versus slicing into a stack and taking a corner?
No, we're going right in, we're hacking right in, cutting into pieces, and then we're just stabbing right down to the layers.
You're eating like pieces of cake.
Probably totals, absolutely. Each bite probably totals 3/4 of a single pancake.
Got it.
We're all about speed out of the gate.
All right.
Okay, he's right.
Now.
He knows
Good
the
first
marathon
update.
way. Jesse,
Good
he
first
knows.
update.
Sprint to win the first part of the marathon.
There it is. Okay.
Sprint at a full
So
screen.
there's our first update in the debut edition of
If there is a challenging feat, Dazzle to it. Dared by listeners in a tweet. Dazzle to it.
I'm really curious to talk to a server there to see what's personally the most impressive feat.
We're going
they've
to talk
ever
to
witnessed.
Melissa.
This is brilliant, you guys.
Eddie told him.
Yeah,
I have so many dreams of what we can make Tyler eat over the next few years of our lives. I'm just really into it.
And just do. I mean, at this point, he's basically a really well-paid intern.
Yeah, he's a guinea pig.
Right?
Yeah.
I want him
Guinea pig. I like guinea pig better than intern because there's rules about how you treat an intern.
It's true. He's going to get the hashtag see him award if we aren't nice enough.
I can't.
Tic-tac-toe board, see Tyler.
The see him award.
You know, say so you like it, cause me have it like that. You know, say use a phone and leave me lonely, me not try for here, child.
You're listening to Alex Smalley. The song is Hoity Toity. It's featuring Mellow X, of course. At the beginning of the podcast, you heard Sylvan Esso with their new single, Parade With Me. But don't Google that because the song name is not spelled like that at all. It's like an acronym. It's very strange. This week's show is brought to you by Quip. When it comes to your health, brushing your teeth is one of the most important parts of your day.
Your teeth are your best friends.
That's right. That's why Quip has combined dentistry and design to make a new electric toothbrush that packs just the right amount of vibrations into a slimmer design at a fraction of the cost of traditional electric brushes.
Hey, I'm very interested in this, and I would like you to tell me about it.
Why
I
are
use
you very
Quip
interested?
every day. I use Quip.
A couple of reasons. One, my electric toothbrush is on its last legs, and so I'm looking for
You know
one.
what? You know what, buddy? Next week when you show up, I'm going to have a Quip
I'm
waiting
gonna
for you.
Freak out if that's true.
No, it's true.
I love
I have an extra
toothbrushes.
one. I use Quip. I have an extra brand new unopened
He
one.
has
I
a
will
one
bring it
he
for
has
you.
already used up, and he will give you the used brush.
Is it small enough to pack in like for traveling?
Yes, and it has this like really nice little protective case, so you can throw it in your bag and it won't get like all banged up and stuff.
Oh,
It's
I
actually
love
it's perfect.
this.
With Quip, guiding pulses alert you when to switch sides, making brushing the right amount effortless.
That's the game.
It even comes with a mount that suctions right to your mirror and can be used as a cover for hygienic travel anywhere.
Wait, I want one too, Cameron.
This is the ball game.
I'll send it to you, Annie. So Quip's subscription plan refreshes your brush on a dentist recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5, including free shipping worldwide. It's no wonder why Quip is backed by a network of over 10,000 dental professionals and was named one of Time's most best inventions of the year. Find out for yourself. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/relevant right now, you'll get your first refill pack free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/relevant. That's spelled GETQUIP.com/relevant.
I am abnormally excited about this.
No, it's fantastic.
I have never
use
heard
it every
such
day.
a reaction.
Hold on a second. Hey, Morgan just popped in the studio. She's bringing coffee. Thank you very much. Morgan, we're
Morgan.
talking about Quip.
Hi, Morgan.
You got a Quip toothbrush as well because they sent some to the office. Would you like to tell Eddie about Quip?
Yeah, tell us, Morgan.
Eddie, my Quip toothbrush is fabulous. I love it.
No. Okay, I need more. So, did you have an electric toothbrush before this?
I did not.
So this is your first electric toothbrush.
Yeah, it is.
Tell me about the sanitation of it when you're done using, because that's a huge problem I have with my toothbrushes. I feel like it's just open to the filthy world, and I'm never quite aware of what's going on.
What is
No,
that
I would
mean?
agree, but it's just it looks so pretty and it vibrates the way that it works. It just
Are you a professional podcaster? This is very, very interesting.
Jesse, do you have one?
No, but I have a solution for Eddie's problem of toothbrushes getting, he doesn't like them exposed. I throw away a toothbrush after every use. And I spend
One and
up to
done.
now, up to this discovery of Quip.
Yeah.
I have been spending north of $7,000 a year on toothbrushes. I buy them by the crate, use them once, and just throw them right in the garbage.
Well,
We need to
I
get
do
you a
not
Quip.
trust them to the bathroom mirror.
Getquip.com/relevant. You won't have to do that anymore.
Listen, I'm not
Jesse.
done with Quip yet. I have one more.
Eddie, let's take a picture of our teeth before and after our quipping.
Okay. No, but I hear what you're saying.
So I had one of those really expensive electric toothbrushes. It was,
it was
it's
like
nice.
a jackhammer with a
that's actually right.
floss
And so
on the
this
end.
one, it's actually very subtle, kind of a vibration. And then while you're brushing, you feel a little, and it's like, oh, I got to switch now. And it really does like help you like not overbrush or underbrush.
Well, the other part of it is design. Like we tried really hard to like make
phenomenal.
our bathroom
This
look
is like
nice and
the
fancy, and then
Tesla
we've got this
of
terrible
electric toothbrushes.
I am pumped about this.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
beautiful.
me too. Me
There you
too,
go.
Cameron. I'm so in.
We're all pumped. Annie and I, please get us toothbrushes ASAP.
Please, can we have
send them to you.
toothbrushes?
We will send them out. All right.
I don't care about anything.
It's time for slices.
This was a strange
what do you have,
place
Jesse?
to dig in.
Okay, so a major Australian dictionary has named their recent word of the year. So they're kind of the last ones to do it, but I feel like they picked a good one.
Crikey.
A word that encapsulates 2017.
Kangaroo.
Are you just guessing, Cameron?
Yeah, and it is kangaroo for the 25th consecutive year. It's kangaroo.
It's
Bobby
boomerang.
Houston.
It's boomerang. It's didgeridoo.
Hello,
It's shrimp on the bobby once again.
Bobby.
that's not a knife.
It's knife.
Every
Knife.
Australian
Knife.
listener is going to tweet
Knife,
us.
which is spelled with an O-Y.
Yeah.
Knife. Yeah.
So around the table, what do you guys think? If you can think of one word that encapsulates 2017, what do you think that word is? Any guesses?
Confefe or whatever.
Bigotry, covfefe, Annie?
I was going to go with like bay or some word like that.
Well, I would. One of those is actually the bigotry. Actually, is kind of close. It's the word, and I don't know if you guys are familiar in internet vernacular. Milkshake duck. Do you guys know the origins of the word milkshake duck?
No.
Are you saying milkshake and duck like the animal?
Yeah, clearly.
I am. The two words combined, milkshake duck. Like you'll hear it sometimes as a verb, like, oh, that person got milkshake ducked. So the origin of it is a tweet that got a lot of attention, that kind of played on an internet phenomenon. And the tweet is this: the whole internet loves milkshake duck, a lovely duck that drinks milkshakes. And then it has two little asterisks. 5 seconds later, we regret to inform you the duck is racist. And so the idea is the joke that when someone like a Ken Bone or recently the kid that was being bullied and his mom did this kind of Kickstarter campaign.
Right.
Like something comes up in the past,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden,
so America,
we create.
the world loves the internet phenomenon of whoever this is. It's a moving story.
Right.
It's a viral video.
20 seconds
and then
of
everybody
vetting later.
loves it. Oh, and then it's like, oh no, we did a little research on Facebook.
No,
so-and-so's
This guy-
racist.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
did that happen with the little boy who was bullied? Because y'all know I was out of touch for a
It's
week.
a
Tell me.
Confederate
It was
racist
his
family.
Yeah, his dad.
no.
I think the little boy was not a bad kid.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
But I think the parents and the family had some like sketchy stuff.
Oh, they had the rebel flags. They had all the MAGA stuff. Yeah.
And it's not even just like, sometimes it's not even like, races. Like Chewbacca mom took criticism because she was charging for autographs at an event or so, and people found that problematic. So the makers of the dictionary, they had an interesting justification for why they used the term. Milkshake duck stood out as being a much needed term to describe something we are seeing more and more of, and not just on the internet, but now across all types of media. It plays into the simultaneous desire to bring someone down and hope they won't be brought down. In many ways, it captured what 2017 is all about. But I feel like I'm so glad there's a phrase for it, because at one point it's like a good thing that people are held accountable for their, what they post on the internet. But at the same time, there is something about human nature that as soon as we kind of raise someone up on this pedestal, everyone goes looking for something in their closet to tear them back down. But now there is a word to describe it, and it is milkshake duck.
I feel like that's what we can learn from Mark Wahlberg too, is the sentence like, it's okay, no one will ever know, is not a true sentence anymore because of milkshake duck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the kind of like your sins will find you out. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but it also kind of shows how quick we are to put people on a pedestal.
I agree. I think it's okay that that's true. I think it's actually probably the right way to live, but that is very true that people are being exposed quicker than they can say milkshake duck.
I'm always shocked, though, by those kinds of phenomena. Like, okay, we're back to the Mark Wahlberg thing.
Yeah.
Why did he not just, if I was him,
right,
and I'm in this position, and my agent is working out a deal, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got 1 point something million to do these reshoots. Don't you text the other people on the crew and are like, hey, What's going on? What did you guys like?
Okay, but to be fair, Eddie, if you and I get hired to speak at the same church, before you sign your contract, are you calling and asking what I'm getting paid the next weekend?
Yes.
No, you are not.
You are not. You are not.
No, but I have asked, like,
that's
what
kind
do
of
you...
tacky, Eddie, to be honest, just between
No.
I really don't like how you always ask me what I make.
No,
It's
but I
very-
would say, like, I have asked before, like, hey, because I get asked to do like basically nothing, and Annie gets asked to do a lot of stuff, and I was like, and sometimes I have asked you, like, hey, someone asked me to come to a 2-day youth conference. What would you charge? And you said it, and I told them that, and they said no to me. But still, but like generally, but also, so no, it wouldn't be.
So
as
your
tacky
problem
as,
is there will be a speaking conference going on, and you are in attendance, and you walk up on the stage and commandeer the mic and start demanding money. Is that what I'm catching? Is that the?
If he didn't get the number he wanted beforehand, he just actually in the middle of his talk takes up an offering. And he goes rogue.
It's a love offering for me.
It's a love offering, and they think it's part of the planned festivities, and Eddie just pockets it.
I would be curious, and I know we're kind of going on a rabbit trail, but I would be curious if someone who has organized a big conference or a church service has ever experienced a rogue offering, because it's gotta happen,
dude.
right?
Hold on. In the charismatic world that I grew up in, rogue offerings happened all the time.
I'm talking 100%. I'm talking the church didn't know this was happening.
Cameron?
No, I'm talking like the spirit
would just
moved
be too late. You know what I mean?
specifically
Like,
at
they couldn't
church or
stop it or
whatever.
something.
The spirit's moving, and you know what? We feel compelled.
Amen.
We need to act in obedience to what the Lord's speaking right now. We're going to take up an offering, and it was definitely not a planned offering.
Yeah.
But the offering wasn't for like the building fund or mission. This is a love offering to me.
It was to honor the man of God or woman of God who is speaking, and it was definitely an act of obedience. Sacrificial gift to honor what God had done in that service. Chandler's been there.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful. You start singing awesome God and you just collect.
Oh, done.
Yeah.
Oh, I do that at staff meeting.
Totally.
I'm about to do that on this podcast, you guys. I feel like the Lord's really leading me. You will just go to my Venmo.
Hey, what do you have, Annie?
Okay, so in my week of vacation, did y'all know that my house flooded? Have we talked about this?
What?
No.
Oh, yeah. My kitchen, it's a real interesting thing. The dishwasher was, when it would finish washing, it was draining the water. It was not like going through a pipe. It was going into my basement. So that was neat for like
interesting.
Listen, just
Did
a
it
waterfall.
freeze and thaw and freeze and thaw?
Oh, yes. It's actually snowing right this minute. It's a beautiful wintry mix out there. But yes, it was because the pipes froze, burst. We ran the dishwasher like good adults do, and it flooded the basement 3 times. So I got a brand new kitchen while I was out of town, which is excellent and all the things. So I just feel like that's what's been the center of my thought processes lately is home things. So I brought some tips for you, some like home hacks. Are y'all ready? These are great.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really ready.
Can I be honest? I'm listening very intently right now because just last week I sold the home that I built 12 years ago.
Yes.
And I'm moving into a 9-month renovation project. I bought a very old home that has to be completely renovated. No, I'm going to live there. But I mean, I'm not flipping it. I'm going to renovate it, make it nice.
Yeah, you're right.
But I'm saying I need these home renovation hacks or whatever.
We too are entering into a massive season.
I'm
of home
interested
stuff, so
too because we've had a cold snap here, and I've had the thought: if a pipe bursts somewhere that I don't see physically, it could be weeks or months before I would ever discover it. I don't know the warning signs. I don't know what to look for. If the water just stopped working, I'm like, well, I'm going to give it a day or two to see if the water company figures this one out because I'm not going under that creepy house. You know.
Do you know the terrible part, Jesse, is that you don't know it burst until it thaws. So it's not even when it's freezing cold. It's when it starts thawing that it bursts.
I have light bulbs. That are in a slightly hard to reach spot. And by slightly, I mean would require a step ladder that's in the garage that I have to bring in the house. I'm just going to let that one. I don't need that light. You know, I have
learned to live without this one hall light because I just can't reach it.
That's my approach to home maintenance.
Yeah. Okay. So these are less like home improvement and more like keeping clean the home you have. So for example, one of the house hacks they have on this article is that did y'all know you can clean windows and clean glass with newspaper and it won't be streaky? Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Okay.
I mean, what am I going to lie to you?
No, I want you to. Also, another one of the great ones that I liked on this list, there were 19 home hacks. We're not going to go through all 19, but I liked them. Is that when you use the kitchen, you know how your kitchen trash can has that plastic liner inside and you put the bag in the liner?
Yes. Yeah.
And when you pull it out, it pulls out the liner and there's a vacuum situation.
No, I've got the best trash can in the world. What? I researched it to no end. I will send you the link. I have the best trash can. That liner never comes out.
Oh,
Annie, my philosophy with trash cans is the same with toothbrushes. I don't even use bags after one load. The trash can goes to the curb too. Most of my income goes to toothbrushes. Throw away your trash can if it comes out to. No, if you just like drill a little hole in the side of the liner, it will stay in and the vacuum will be dealt with. Or you can buy Eddie's $400 trash can that he bought that saves all the things.
Either one, that is a great hack. I like the drilling the hole in the bottom.
Right, just drill a hole in the bottom or the side. Okay, so I love this one too.
If you do the bottom, then the juices will go out.
Oh, that's right. You don't want to do
that.
You
don't want garbage juice.
Cameron, once again, I have drilled a hole completely under the house, and I let the juice just drain under and let nature take it away. My house is sitting on a foot of raw garbage juice and broken pipe water. I'm creating the world's most disgusting sinkhole under my house.
Possums and raccoons that pretty much are just part of the family now.
No, it's far too toxic for anything to live under.
The possums are under his house drinking from the garbage hole like the hamsters do that little water bottle.
Drippy. Man, I'll never be able to fall asleep again.
My garbage disposal broke like a year ago, and I just now dump things into the garbage hole. So it's shells.
All right, 17 more, Annie.
No, 2 more. One, they say that you should use a lint roller to pick up dead bugs. And I think that's so gross just to run your lint roller and pick up bugs. And the picture they have is a scorpion on a lint roller, which feels like if there's a scorpion in your house, don't go for it with a lint roller. Go for it with like a shoe, right?
Once again, I have a slogan in my house: kick it down the garbage hole. If you see an unwanted critter in the house, just kick him right down there. He'll fend for himself.
Kick it down the garbage hole. Okay, last one that may be less helpful for you guys and more helpful for the women in the studio and that are listening. But did you know that you have to give your vacuum cleaner a haircut? Do you guys know this?
What?
That if you have long hair and your vacuum cleaner stops picking things up, it's probably because the brush is covered in hair. You have to turn it over and use scissors, or they want you to use a seam ripper and literally give the roller under your vacuum cleaner a haircut, which is gross, but I've done it my whole life.
I'm going to tell you, I gave my vacuum cleaner a haircut last week, as I have to almost every time I vacuum, because Eve and Lucy have a ton of little fake junky pom-poms. And there's just little pom-pom phrase everywhere.
My vacuum is full of fake junky pom-poms too.
Yeah, because of your life.
Well, yeah, it's recreational use.
Yeah.
Sure.
Daily. But the other thing too, another life hack, I don't know if this one's in there, cut your hair over the garbage hole and just let it someone asked me the other day, they said, where does that garbage hole go? And I said, to be quite honest with you, I don't know. know. I've been filling it and it hasn't come to the surface yet. So, I mean, it's still a mystery to me.
You're treating it like the old-timey people treated outhouse holes.
Yeah.
Once it fills up, you just move it.
Right. Exactly.
And you just
fill the hole and dig another one like 3 feet away. I'm talking in the kitchen. I'm talking, there's just, I have holes that I've plastered over probably 7, 8 holes.
Can you give me the diameter of your garbage holes? Are they like a quarter size, or are we talking like a can size?
No, what I'm saying is Jesse lays on his back and just lets his hair drape into the garbage hole, and he feels the little nibbles. And after he knows 1 minute is 1 inch, so he just does a minute of nibbling.
Got it.
And up and out he goes, and he is free. And I also would like to go back to the idea that you need you have old pom-poms that are just part of your nighttime routine.
Yeah.
So you just go home, pour yourself a little snifter of brandy, light a nice cigar, sit out on the back
porch. Put on the Bravo marathon.
And you just have a little
just
purple
shake your
pom-pom.
You light some candles to mask the stink of the garbage hole, and just have yourself a nice
the multiple garbage holes, the freshly filled one and the brand new one.
Hey, Eddie, before we get to your slice, Morgan wanted to come through. She's walking by the studio. She wanted to come through. She didn't feel like she did a good job with her quip testimonial.
No, I
Morgan.
I did
Yeah,
it.
tell
I
us
did
more.
an injustice to Quip, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, it's
So she wanted to make right her quip testimonial.
Okay. Should we
and
just
we're
start over, or do you just
have
have
a
more to
quip
say about it?
I have a Quip.
God,
Well done, Jesse.
I do. It's pretty. It's,
Morgan, we're ready and we're listening.
Morgan, I'm so glad to meet you, by
Sell
the
us
way.
on
Hi.
quip.
Morgan, this is Annie F. Downs. Someone knows what the F stands for.
Hi, Annie F. Downs. I'm Morgan F.
Blackjacks.
Hickey.
Yes, well done.
So what is your quip that you felt like you did not do a good job representing last time?
So I just wanted Quip to know that I feel every day I feel equipped.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
boy.
It's
No,
Lying.
it gets better.
Lying.
Listen,
We're-
I
we're
feel
here.
equipped, fully equipped every day.
Okay.
Because of the smile that Quip gives me.
No.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you made that.
I like
that's
it.
what so you left and workshopped that for
I did. Is nobody impressed?
respectfully. No, I'm pretty. I
Hey,
think it's
Morgan,
great.
I just got an email. It's from our ad sales team, and we've lost Quip. We've preempted
We're going to switch back and talk about. I just ordered Warby Parker glasses. So we're really,
Thank you for that update,
you know
Morgan
what?
F.
Why don't you
Hickey.
go workshop it with the
Yeah.
staff?
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
what they say. We've got a bunch of writers here.
ZipRecruiter is also coming up as a sponsor on the show. Maybe you could go get some material about ZipRecruiter.
Somehow Quip is now charging us quite a bit of money, so I don't know what you're doing. I don't know.
We just got fined. We just got fined by
fine.
Quip.
And we all have cavities now. Thanks. a
It's
lot.
called restitution. Yeah, we have to make right. Okay, what do you have, Eddie?
I mean, I have no idea at this point, but I will say, so growing up in my little town of St. Petersburg, Florida, I was right down the street from a Catholic church, and
Isn't everything kind of down the street from a Catholic church?
It is, but this was a big Catholic church, and what
It's
I
like
didn't
the
realize,
Whataburger of Florida.
yeah, I didn't grow up going to church, but when I finally,
That's why you could watch The Simpsons.
oh, it was the best. I would encourage
Precisely.
everyone not to do anything Christian until they're 18.
And
more fun.
Hey, but I will say, Eddie never went to church, but when finances got tight or he needed something personally, he would walk into the Catholic church and do a rogue offering, and they'd always give it to him. He's like, listen, guys, I've got a dangerous situation with a garbage hole. I got to get someone to look at this thing. Who's with me? And he brings a bowl and passes it around.
So
That's right, that's
when
right.
I finally did start to become a part of the church world, I found that I knew a lot of the songs. And the reason was, I realized later, is because the Catholic Church was always playing, like there were songs playing on the bells. So I'd be out riding my bike and I would hear the tune of like whatever song. Well, all of that kind of stuff, right? And I always kind of knew like all of the very traditional Christian songs because the bells of the Catholic
Really?
Church
So they
would play
played it, they kind of like a PA system.
Well, they would do it like they would ring the bells on like, I think the hour, and they would do like an evening chime, and then they would do like songs on Sunday. So like, because I'm just riding my bike and hanging out on Sunday and just having fun, I would hear the songs, and that just becomes part of like the sound of your childhood. So I still
hold
like,
on. Eddie, I have a quick question because that brings
I'm
up a
ready,
good point
Jesse.
that I've never thought about. Like, you know, I like church music just as anyone else, but what gives them the right? What gives churches the right? Like, if I just wanted to create my own building and just at noon every day, the Phil Collins drum fill rings through the town. legally, because of the establishment clause and church and state and all that. Am I allowed to do that too? Like, is that a right especially afforded for churches?
If
Just
it's
to
Michael
blast
W. Smith
music all through
keytar,
the town.
only Michael W. Smith keytar.
yep.
In the land of Keytar.
Yeah.
The Phil Collins drum fill every day at 8 a.m. Just
Oh, it's time. I'm running late.
You would be equipped for a good day.
You would be ready to
no.
go. So a Catholic church in Albuquerque, New Mexico has taken something that was once just a lovely part of the community where we are gently kind of covering them and in these songs at appropriate times to a whole new level. So this church, what was it? Latino Catholic. It was a Latino Catholic church. I'm trying to find the name of it. Our Lady of Guadalupe Church.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got a brand new electronic bell system. So churches have a lot of different kinds of systems. Sometimes it is actual bells that are controlled by like a computer.
Yeah, I saw The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's right. Sometimes it's actual bells that are controlled by an actual hunchback. Right. And sometimes it's just speakers in a really tall tower that play bell noises. Right. I don't have the information on which one this is. My guess is that it's speakers installed very high.
Did it get hacked?
No.
Oh.
But that would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing.
Awesome. Yeah.
And all of a
Tyler's
sudden,
doing that next
all of a
week.
sudden it's playing Turned Down for What?
The priest apparently got super excited about this and played Amazing Grace 25 times a day on these at a level that neighbors were saying it made the world inaudible. So all of a sudden,
just because he was like pumped about it, like he'd been taking up rogue offerings for months, and finally he was able to pull it together and get this system, and he just went a little overboard with it.
Yeah, and they cranked it up to 11, and this church ended up playing Amazing Grace 25 times a day, completely loud, and the neighbors freaked out. And they have, and this is the whole slice, they have decided to dial it back a bit. But I wanted to bring up the point, to your hacking point.
Yeah.
Is having a bell tower not the ultimate authority in the world? I mean, basically, you have got a megaphone to do anything you want.
I've traveled a lot in the Middle East, and when you're in like Palestine, I mean, there's a lot of mosques around, and there's a certain time of day when the towers, boom, and it covers the entire city, and it's prayer time,
right?
You know, and the city stops.
Yeah,
and I mean, and I've thought that is an amazing amount of control that church or those mosques have over the entire livelihood of that city, you know?
Yeah. But who's saying, to Jesse's point, who is saying like that you couldn't just put a bunch of speakers on top of Relevant and every hour on the hour you play, I don't know, What If I Stumble by DC Talk? It's your call.
Or let's say I've mentioned it before, it's one of my favorite instruments. It's the Ricola horn. It's the long horn that is used in the Swiss Alps for reasons I'm not certain of. And you just Ricola just every day. What's stopping me?
Yeah, that's true.
I think you should do it, Jesse.
I'm just saying, there's got to be no laws. Clearly, this guy in Albuquerque is doing what he wants. I think we should install speakers, or we should explore the idea of a church. There's got to be a listener who is in charge of a church that has bells that we can come and play music on, or something like that. I could probably play
just hook up an iPod to it.
Yeah. Why does it need to even be like an instrument? What's preventing us from starting a tradition where at noon every day someone walks out on the balcony and just lets out a blood curdling scream over Church Street? It's true. Oh, it must be noon. It's noon. Look at that. Lunchtime.
When we're rolling out segments here, right? Why in the world? I would think that the world would want to hear it. Like, there's no compelling reason why we don't just give an update on Pancake Boy.
Right.
To everyone. Now.
To everyone.
Okay, that's a good segue. It's time for...
If there is a challenging fee, Dazzle to it. Dared by listeners in a tweet. Dazzle to it.
Our second check-in with Tyler Daswick at the IHOP. We can hear the clanking of the silverware. How's it going, Tyler? Give us a status update.
Guys.
I
need someone to come cut this out of me.
He's on his fourth pancake.
Is it
Jesse cuts garbage holes all the time. He'll be in just a minute.
Because now I feel like I'm outside of my own body. We are on pancake number 13.
Oh,
we just
you're
finished
gonna be like a
pancake
cesarean.
Wait, so is this? Are these fluffy buttermilk pancakes treating you?
Oh my God, they're so fluffy.
Okay, so when you eat them, you're squishing them up tight, nice and tight, almost like those like sponge pill animals.
It's like eating a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Yes, and then when they go down and hit your stomach water, they expand and turn into little animals and mattresses. Water.
I like who Tyler's become on Pancake 13. He's very prolific.
His body is.
Guys, I got black. I'm blacking out.
Yeah.
I can't see. I can't smell.
You've hit something
anything.
called the runner's wall, and as every runner needs to know, what you need to do at this point is quickly jam 13 more pancakes right into your mouth right now.
This is like the only way. Are those two women with the bacon still there? Are you still in competition with the bacon gals?
They tapped out as they should have.
You're a victor.
They're weak. They're weak-willed.
Are we going to get to 20? Are we going to get to 20, Tyler? Tyler, are we going to get to 20?
He's just talking.
What?
He has a really confused sense of space and time.
Is Melissa the server nearby?
I don't see her. I don't see anyone. I think the IHOP's closed.
Yeah.
His vision has started to tunnel a bit.
Those are just your eyes, Tyler. Those are just your eyes that are closed. Open them back up, buddy.
The slow tiptoe of death coming towards him.
Melissa's my one anchor to reality. I need her back here.
Hey guys, does anyone else have a theory that Melissa doesn't exist? That that she's like a weird
and Melissa are the same person.
All right, we're gonna check back in a little bit, and we hope to hear you.
We believe in you, Tyler.
Press 20.
Love you, man. Good luck.
Do you have to?
Yep.
Yeah. Keep going, bud. You're not done. We believe in you.
Let's go to 20.
Hey, Tyler, seriously, if you need to stop, you can. But just I want to let you know your job's on the line here.
No.
All right, that'll do it for check-in number 2 for the debut of.
If there is a challenging fee, Dazzle to it. Dared by listeners in a tweet. Dazzle to it.
I won't let go. I won't let go.
You guys, this is going far better than I could have ever dreamed.
All right, well, that'll do it for Slices as well. Stay tuned. Up next, Jessie Ware joins us.
Say that you're the one who's taking me home. 'Cause I want you on my skin and my bones. Knocking me off of my feet. Just say I'm the one that you need. Oh, please say that you're the one who's taking me home. So I can get you alone.
You're listening to our next guest, Jessie Ware. The song is Alone. Jessie Ware is a singer from the UK. Her latest album is called Glasshouse, and it's garnered critical acclaim for its emotional songwriting and collaborations with artists like Francis and the Lights, Ed Sheeran, Cashmere Cat, and others. We recently had Jessie give a behind-the-scenes look at the album, some of its most memorable tracks, and what inspired it. Here is part of our conversation with Jessie Ware.
Selfish love, why do I do these things? I break you down just to get my way. Selfish love, darling, you do it too. You tell me lies and I bend the truth. And I know that I can't get enough. Selfish love.
When you decided to go back into the studio to record Glasshouse, did you go in with a pretty solid idea of what you wanted to say this time, or is it more of an organic process where just kind of whatever comes out in the studio is what you go with?
Yeah, exactly. It was definitely like write and see what happens. And, I think this has been a record that's been brewing over the last 3 years, mostly like predominantly the last 2 years. And I think that it would be, I think it was totally just like write and enjoy writing and really knuckle down at that. And that was the best thing about this record, I think, making this record. I felt far more at ease in the songwriting process, which actually I think made it made the quality of the songs better, but I was enjoying the songwriting process more than I've ever really enjoyed it before, and I think that's probably from experience. And but yeah, it was to totally just kind of see what happens and just really take some more risks in your songwriting and really experiment, kind of go to the extremes of genres and go to the extremes of words and stuff and see what fits and what makes sense.
Were there any songs on the new album that were just a little more challenging or maybe hopefully more rewarding to write than the rest?
There's a song called Sam, which I wrote with Ed Sheeran and Francis and the Lights, and we changed the chorus, and the chorus that's on there now is far more direct, and that sat uncomfortably with me for a moment when me and Ed were rewriting that chorus. I was worried I'd offend people. I was worried that it was too on the nose, and he kind of settled me by just saying, "Yeah, I think if it's making you feel uncomfortable, maybe that's a good thing, and that's a new thing, and people haven't heard you speak like this before, so maybe take the risk and see how it happens, see what happens." And I think actually that risk has kind of paid off, and I think people, from what I've gathered, people were quite enthusiastic to hear something that was a bit more personal and kind of direct. And it wasn't the hardest to write, but it sat in my stomach a bit uncomfortably in this sense that I was like, oh man, like this is a kind of new style of writing for me, and am I ready to do this or not? But I'm really glad with the response.
And I hope I'm as brave as my mother.
Is it ever hard to write something as vulnerable as that song and then just a few months later be singing it live and see fans like singing it back to you? Is it ever like, have you ever written something that you felt like was so personal and so intimate that you really didn't want to share it with other people?
To be honest, I've never, I don't think I've ever written things that have kind of shown. I think I've always kept a slight kind of distance between me and either the truth or like, you know, I've kind of hidden it well. And I think that that's been for me to be able to deal with it. And it's always a pleasure to see people singing your songs, but it's going to be interesting because, you know, since we've been singing Sam, it's not like people could sing along to it because this album wasn't out. And so I wonder how that's going to feel when I see people singing that song, because it is so, you know, I say I've been thinking about my husband from 17 The Only Love Alert. I wonder whether people will want to sing that with me or not, or whether they'll want to listen, or, you know, it will be interesting to see how that plays out.
When people listen to Glasshouse, what do you hope they leave thinking about or feeling?
I hope they enter into the world and I hope they escape from it. I hope they live a little romance. I hope they go on a journey, and I hope that they leave the album going into this kind of cosmic dream space that I wanted to have on that Sam record. You know, I feel it goes on. I think the music goes on for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes of like, you know, basically improvised playing between Pino Palladino, Chris Dave, and Nico Segal, and that was, I want them to have listened to my story and hopefully related, but also been able to be transported somewhere else a little bit.
Jessie Ware. You can actually read more about Jessie in the current issue of Relevant, which is available now. Go check it out. Stay tuned. Up next,
I subscribed, by the way.
Did you? You know, we would send it to you. It was one of the perks.
No. You know, I want a toothbrush. Give me a quip. I'll pay for a Relevant magazine.
Okay, I like that. Okay, well, good deal.
Okay.
All right, stay tuned. Up next, Dr. John Perkins joins us. You're listening to Loud Forest. Song's Wake Up, which is what you would do if you were in or near a
sleeping in a
loud forest. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, this week's feature conversation is brought to you by ZipRecruiter. A fresh new year has begun, and if you're setting new goals for your business, it's extremely difficult to reach them without the right people on your team. I know this for a fact. And ZipRecruiter has transformed how you go about finding them. If you're in need of great talent for your business but short on time, you don't have to get lost in a huge stack of resumes to find your perfect hire. You just need the right tools, smarter tools. I can tell you, we post jobs on our site quite a bit, and we get flooded with people who should not be applying. And it's very annoying having to go through all those just to say, what are you doing? ZipRecruiter posts your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards with just one click, and then they actively look for the most qualified candidates and invite them to apply for your opening. They even review every application to identify the top candidates so you never miss a great match. That's why ZipRecruiter is different. Unlike other hiring sites, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on the right candidates finding you, it finds them. And it's no wonder why 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by businesses of all sizes and industries to find the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now, Relevant Podcast listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/relevant. That's ZipRecruiter.com/relevant. And one more time, to try it for free, go to ZipRecruiter.com/relevant.
Has Morgan used ZipRecruiter? Do we want to call her in for another? You know what?
I think
ZipRecruiter.
I think she has a quip for it. ZipRecruiter.
She's quippy.
Be equipped with Zip.
Dr. John Perkins is a preacher, author, and legendary activist who has been involved in the civil rights movement since the 1960s. In his latest book, Dream With Me, Race, Love, and the Struggle We Must Win, Dr. Perkins looks at why God's call for Christians to fight injustice is still so critical for people of all ethnic backgrounds. Our very own Andre Henry recently spoke with Dr. Perkins about recent high-profile comments made about immigrants, the current social climate, and how Christians can truly affect change. Here is Dr. John Perkins.
So, Dr. Perkins, this week, people are in uproar because the president said some things that could be taken as racially insensitive. But you and I know that this is old rhetoric. We've heard this kind of language before, but you especially have seen the story of racial progress in this country, or lack thereof, firsthand. And I just wondered what you might say to those of us who feel discouraged that we keep seeing this rhetoric come back.
Race relation in terms of accomplishment and the possibility and what we was 50 years ago when Martin was killed, race relationship has changed mightily. There's no doubt about it. We have had an opportunity. We have had a black president. I'm now writing for a magazine that would have been hoping maybe to do what you and I are going to sit down here and do. We couldn't have done that well that I can travel anywhere I want to go in a bus. We got athletes now making millions a year. And we got doctors and lawyers. So somebody would say race relationship, if you are talking about just individualistic progress,
right?
You might be talking about that.
Yeah.
You know, now, as far as changing the socio-economic and getting rid of some of the effects of both that over 150 years of slavery and then the last 50 years of patronizing blacks, and every time they get an opportunity to make progress, we turn to a wall of putting new priorities. We haven't been consistent with it. I think the current report 50 years ago laid out the Governor Kerner's report after Malcolm X, after John Kennedy, after Bobby Kennedy, and all of those, eventually Martin Luther King himself. But the Kerner report was commissioned before his death. If we would have followed the Kerner report, we would have made some progress. The Kerner report says that we was moving between two nations in our division. A black nation and a white nation. A rich nation and a poor nation. We have accomplished that, what he said we were moving towards. The nation is still moving towards two nations. A rich nation and richer, and a poor nation in jail and killing each other. Genocide. Now the genocide is on both people because in doing this to us, it's still destroying white folks. That's what my new book is actually saying. But Come and Dream With Me is showing us what the church could do.
Wow.
The God had made the church the steward of life. Born again. Those who are born again get eternal life. And so our language, we got to develop a new language of love.
That was Dr. John Perkins. Pre-order his book, Dream With Me. You can do that now. I highly recommend it. He's a legend.
Legacy of Gateway Worship, introducing Monuments by Gateway, featuring Open the Heavens, new sound, new songs, new voices, available on Apple Music and Spotify today.
When the stars leave you alone for good, where will your master plan lead you? God up above, watching you too. And does it all work out full circle? From what I've learned, being part of you, doing circles doesn't mean you lose. Connected, being one with you, that's full circle.
You're listening to Ray Sola. The song is Circles. Okay, it's time for your feedback. Thankfully, we don't have any corrections and apologies this week. It's just y'all's...
And I would never apologize.
No, of course not. Well, you weren't here. So we had nothing to apologize for from last week's show.
Yeah.
I probably will apologize at some point.
No way.
I'm just putting that out there.
No, set a rule for yourself. I haven't apologized in 4 years or whatever.
He doubled down. It's annoying.
I begin a process of blocking and extricating people from my life.
All right, well, it's time for your feedback. Last week, we asked you for your best prank story. Jesse, remind me, what prompted this question of the week?
It was the sociopath that called in about pranking his pregnant wife relentlessly.
That's right.
That's right. And it was not mutual.
It was not. Well, we don't know, but we assume it is not reciprocated pranking, and so therefore just mean. So we want to know. We wanted to know your best prank story. You guys hit us up on Twitter at Relevant Podcast, and you went over to the podcast episode page at relevantmagazine.com and posted some there as well. Here are a few of our favorites.
This one from Oliver. This is too much work for a prank, Oliver. I stole my roommate's keys and left him a scavenger hunt to find them. It included 30 clues all over our college campus and took him 2.5 hours to complete.
Yeah, but how many hours did it take you to set it up?
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right,
you.
Cameron. That's the right question.
Yeah.
Pranks should be quick and reckless. You should not have time to
joke's on
think
you,
through.
Oliver. You spent 9 hours setting up this
That's
prank.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because
Joke's
the
on
more
you, Tyler.
time,
We're not airing any of your pancake segments.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about pranks is like they should be good enough that if you reflected on the actual consequences of them, you would not do it. Like this, you had too much time for reflection. The last crew revealed they were in his room the whole time. Also, I want to take this opportunity to give one more bonus life hack, Annie, if that's cool. I'm not to appropriate your slice, but I get this a lot. People have been asking me, what happens when you start hearing weird noises come from the garbage hole? I get that question all the time.
I've been wondering.
But they speak English. That's the problem. But it's kind of like a strange, like something from like a Jim Henson movie, but like the real weird dark ones, like Labyrinth or something.
Either way, the solution is simple. I have a broomstick that I just jam down there repeatedly and tell them shut up, whatever's down there. It goes away most of the time. So hashtag life hack, no big deal.
Yeah, well done. I like this feedback from Jen EB because as my Georgia Bulldogs did lose the national championship against Alabama, she is a Gator fan. Yeah, they did. She's a Gator fan like the rest of you yahoos. Mm-hmm. And her coworker is a Bama fan. Now, I'm not totally sure what this means. I just like that she did it. He has a Jeep. She replaced the plain valve stem covers with Gator valve stem covers. and he didn't know for 10 days. I like
Great
that.
one.
How do you not know for 10 days? Also, side question, part B, what's a valve stem cover? Anybody?
It's just like the little things that when you put air in your tires.
Yeah, the little knob that you screw on top.
You can get like little clever.
You can get logo versions of those.
Oh yeah, you can get like all kinds of stuff. I'm sure.
I stick relevant logos on everything.
Yeah, Chandler has. They were $6,000, but he has 4 Supreme ones on his Corolla.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Cameron, when you mail me that toothbrush, send me 4 relevant valve stem covers as well.
Yeah, that's
It's
going to be
amazing what you can find on Alibaba.
Yeah, it's oddly they already had the relevant logo.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's terrifying. Kelsey Buchanan said, a few years ago, my husband and I went out of town for our first married Thanksgiving. Congratulations, by the way, Kelsey. When we got back, I went to set our dog's food bowls down by the back door, and when I looked out of the window, I saw a deer laying on our small back patio. We lived in the city near a university, and our patio was completely fenced in. There were at least 3 6-foot fences between the street and our patio. At first, I thought I was very concerned that a deer had somehow jumped into our patio and was stuck and died there, etc., etc. Their friends, who are hunters, had killed a deer and brought it all the way into their patio and put it there. And since there has been a prank war between the Buchanan family and those friends, but nothing comes close to an entire...
That does not sound like fun pranks to me.
Yeah,
No. Dead animal pranks are never great.
Carcasses in the bed.
Are they in the mafia, Eddie? Does it say that?
Yeah.
Are they?
Kelsey didn't say
They
it,
don't
but
have to.
Hilariously,
They don't have to, Jesse.
I cut off his horse's head and put it in the bed with him. It was
Kelsey
everyone
didn't
had a
say
good
it,
laugh out of it.
but if you rearrange all the letters in her comment, it
said, "Please help."
It says, "Please help." So, Kelsey, we're ready. We're on our way.
I love this tweet from Corbin Birch. A friend of mine from college signed me up with very incorrect and heretical Christian literature that even 4 years later gets sent to my parents' house under my name. The second flood is coming, apparently. I need to get my hands on the where I can subscribe to this literature, because I think that would be funny.
RelevantMagazine.com, I think. Isn't that it? Isn't that the website?
Cover story, second flood on the way. Blood milk.
All right. Eric Odom said, I had a coworker. Did we already do this one? The speakerphone one? No, I don't think so.
No.
I love this one. Was very Jim and Dwight of The Office, and I loved it. Eric said, I had a coworker who would frequently talk on the speakerphone at the same volume as someone ordering via a drive-thru. So this person was just yelling. And Eric said that I pranked her by filling the pinhole mic on her desk phone with wax and then coloring it with a Sharpie so that it matched the phone. For the next few weeks, I listened to her yell into her phone until her frustration forced her to pick up the handset and speak on the phone at a more professional volume.
That's funny, Frank, but it's also the most passive-aggressive move possible.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, you don't want to say, hey, can you quiet it down, maybe pick up the phone. You go to elaborate measures to make sure that they talk at a professional volume. I like it.
All these pranks really show the heart of the people who are telling us about them.
Right.
I got to just say on Eric's behalf, if I was Eric, I would just be sitting back and just weeping with laughter watching this person scream into their to the phone. I think it's worth the slow passive burn.
Nick says, I had a friend. Nick has a friend who evidently does not know what a prank is, because I had a friend in college who would swallow people's goldfish as a prank. He told me he loved it because it was the kind of prank that can't be undone. Not cool, man. The whole point of a prank is it can be undone. That it's harmless, that you do it, and it's like, oh, it's just a prank, not for real. You know, your car didn't really get stolen. That's like stealing somebody's car and then be like, it's just a prank. It can't be undone because I stole it. Yeah.
No, dude, in college, you know how it is at Christian universities, Jesse. The floors in the dorm wings, you know, kind of rivals to each other. And I in particular was on an antagonistic floor that had a rivalry with another floor in the same dorm. And they would prank each other relentlessly. And Jesse has told many, many stories of these things happening. One year, they pranked the other floor, and I'm saying that with air quotes, by breaking into a dude's room, grabbing his television, and going up to the roof of the dorm and throwing it off.
No,
that's not a prank.
No, it's not. But
that's
it's
more
funny.
just like
That's called theft.
You know where I first got the idea for the garbage hole
property.
was, Cameron. You know, we were actually pranking the floor directly under us, and I just drilled a hole where I could see into the next guy's room, and I dumped garbage down there the entire semester. A lot of hair went down that hole.
And then you realized how effective it was, and you were like, I will always have a garbage hole.
Speaking of garbage hole.
Speaking of garbage holes, it's time for our final check-in on the debut episode of
If there is a challenging feat, listeners in a tweet. Dazzle to it.
Tyler Daswick, live from the IHOP. How are you doing? Give us a status update.
Sounds like he's rallied. He does not. No, he does not.
There's experiencing a little bit of pressure from the bottom of my stomach to the top of my throat.
He and Melissa had a real breakthrough.
And it just keeps going higher and higher. And
oh, God.
I don't know where it goes.
What pancake number are we at, Tyler? How far have we gotten, buddy?
We're on pancake number 15.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're slowing
right
down.
now.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while with only 2 cakes gone.
Yeah, Tyler, you're not leaving there till you're 20. You understand, right?
Hey, I found out it's open 24 hours.
Yeah.
And
Great.
that's when I realized I'm going to die in this IHOP.
Is your server nearby, Tyler?
I took another bite.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, no eating on the microphone.
He's going to have to, Eddie. It's the only way to get through this.
No, it's happening. Hold on. I see her. She's working so hard. Oh, my gosh.
Are there a lot of people there,
Organizing the
Tyler?
syrups.
Give me, what % of the restaurant is full?
Sorry, what?
What % of the restaurant is full right now? How many people you think are there?
Oh, my gosh. I have to count now. It's like...
He's like
probably,
15. There were
probably
13.
Like 20, 25 people.
Wow.
Okay.
IHOP's doing better business than I remembered.
Well, we're getting a lunch crowd.
Well, you are getting pancakes for $4.
Hold on,
Cameron.
I have Melissa here. I have Melissa here. She's excited to talk to you guys. Melissa, you are on with the Relevant Podcast. I'm handing the phone over.
Hello.
Hi, Melissa. How are you? This is Eddie. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. And yourself?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Question for you. Have you ever had anyone do this kind of challenge before?
No.
Okay.
Not on the radio, but I've been here for almost 10 years. And the last time I can remember that we did the all-you-can-eat, the most pancakes I remember somebody eating was 21.
He's so close, you guys. He is so
he's
close.
not that far.
Can I ask you how he's looking? Because he sounds...
Full.
That's right.
That's polite, Melissa. We appreciate that.
So the record for the last 10 years is 21, and he's at 15 right now. What percent chance do you give him of hitting that record, of breaking, setting a new record today?
From
the looks of it,
I would say... Well, let me ask him. Are you ready for more? He's slowing way down. He is full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're capping out.
Yeah, I think
at
that's
15.
I think that's probably wise. Melissa, how long do you have to work today?
I work till about 2 o'clock.
Okay, whatever you do not let him leave. He is Melissa, he has
He's
got
going
to
to sit
push
here
through.
till he breaks the record?
Yes, Melissa, you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
Okay, Melissa, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm sorry we put you through this, but it was worth it. It was worth it to see him suffer.
Well, it's cute, and he's so young and good looking, so he's doing a really good job.
Well, Melissa.
Okay, Melissa.
Very interesting, aren't they?
Melissa, he used to work at Men's Health, Melissa. You might want to know that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, good luck with
All right,
that,
I'm
Melissa.
going to hand him back to you. I appreciate it, and y'all have a wonderful
Thanks.
day.
Bye, Melissa.
Eddie,
Thank
I like
you.
that you
Bye-bye.
apologize to Melissa, but we're not apologizing to Tyler.
No.
Hey, Tyler, are you there?
Yeah,
Hey,
Tyler,
Tyler, when you check out and you leave, you write the tip. I want you to write a very large tip to Melissa and also put your phone number.
Yeah.
Right, it's right.
Because she just did a verbal swipe right on you.
She totally did.
sure.
I was here.
Hey, Chandler, she's seen you at your worst. That's,
Chandler, is that right? Swipe right is when you like the person?
That is.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
Congratulations, Tyler. You've done it. Except Melissa said you've got about 5 more to go to break the record that she's seen.
Yeah, that record's been standing for a decade, my friend.
21 is the most she's seen.
And 21 feels low, doesn't it?
It does.
She's been there
I thought
for
it was
a
more
while.
like 50.
10 years.
I did too.
Well, I don't think it's like an official challenge. I think she just said, in my 10 years, the last time we did this, the most I saw somebody do is 21.
Right, but this is for Melissa. Like
Yeah.
at this point,
Do
this
it for
is
Melissa, Tyler.
Do it for Melissa, Tyler.
To be honest, I'm starting to think that Melissa is of the devil.
Okay,
so,
well, good luck
Wow,
with
she was an
everything.
angel last check-in.
Well, that's pancakes for you. They start out that they're from the
what I'm
Lord, and they end up that they're from the devil. That's pancakes.
she just keeps asking if I want more. She
Yeah.
just keeps pushing,
She's doing
pushes and
the right
pushes
thing.
and pushes and pushes.
This is marriage,
hard.
man. It's
It's
back
hard.
and forth. Sometimes you're going to want the pancakes. Sometimes you're going to say no, thank you. It's about open communication. So I would really try
Eddie.
to practice this now with her and talk to her and see if she's able to hear what you're saying and if she's returning that bid and you guys can work together.
Thanks.
Oh,
This
boy.
is why
Oh, boy.
I came, for the life lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's why I did it.
All right. Well,
why.
thanks, Daz, for doing this. That's
Tyler,
the
you're a
final
hero, buddy.
check-in for the debut of.
If there is a challenging fee, Dazzle to it. Dared by listeners in a tweet. Dazzle to it.
Hey, Cameron, can you call him an Uber or send a driver? I don't want him to get driving under the influence of flapjack.
Right.
They throw the book at
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, I've seen it on live PD. It's ugly.
All right, that'll do it for last week's feedback. It's time for this week's.
Editorial question of the week. Hey.
Okay, well, clearly we have a new guinea pig. Not to besmirch
Not
guinea
an
pigs.
intern.
Yeah, not to
But a
besmirch
guinea
guinea
pig.
pigs.
And to be clear, it's a new show guinea pig. I've still got Chandler.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
I still have an actual guinea pig, just to be clear.
Yeah, just to be clear on this, the whole
I
nature
got a
of
hilarious
the
prank. I'm going to eat your guinea pig, Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Good boy. Just put it down in the trash hole.
We want to know ideas for future challenges we should have Tyler Daswick try and then report back.
They don't
things
have
that-
to be eating either.
No. They don't have to be eating. Just things we want him to do because we couldn't do them or wouldn't want to do them ourselves.
Right. No, we get paid-
and then
no,
we can check in with him during the show. So
We've worked way too
a
hard
few
in our career.
limitations.
Yeah.
They have to be able to be done in the metropolitan Orlando area.
Yeah.
Smart.
2, they need to be done around the time span of how long it takes us to record a show, which would be like 2 hours. They need to be done during
9
the
hours.
daytime.
Yeah.
Because that's when we record the show. So things that we can check in with him do while he's doing them.
Yeah.
We want more
But
challenge.
dream big.
We want more
Orlando's a big city with a lot to offer.
Yeah, no. You can do
get
almost
creative.
anything here.
You know those boomerang slingshot things that they
Right.
shoot and they do the videos and people pass out?
Yeah.
We have like 6
Yeah, I
of
got a
those.
bunch of
Over and over and over again. I want
Oh,
to
wow.
just keep doing it.
We have indoor skydiving.
Right.
We have lagoons where you can swim with the sharks.
Yeah.
There's Disney. There's theme parks. This is the best city to do this
Oh,
in.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need more Tyler challenges, Tyler Daswick challenges. We want you guys to hit us up on Twitter at Relevant Podcast, or you can post your longer or more elaborate schemes on the podcast episode page at relevantmagazine.com.
And we're listening. I'm excited about this.
I'm really thinking of ways to torture this sweet kid.
Sweet
And it
guy.
can't be that illegal.
I want to remind people,
Just-
this is how
just
it
kinda
was
lightly
something like
illegal.
this.
Yeah, just
where-
like a little dust.
This is how the Nickelback challenge first arose. We threw we threw a similar question out to the audience, and their sick minds hatched that. So I can't wait to see what they come back with.
That's right. Okay. Well, on that note, we'll wrap things up. Thanks to this week's sponsors for making the episode possible. Remember, Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/relevant right now, you'll get your first refill pack for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. Also, thanks to ZipRecruiter. Right now, Relevant Podcast listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/relevant. Also, thanks to our guest for joining us, Jessie Ware. You can follow her on Twitter at Jessie Ware. That's an I-E, not to be confused with Jesse Carey's spelling.
Yeah.
It's I-E.
Boys way.
Her album Glasshouse is out now. Also, thanks to Dr. John Perkins. You can follow him on Twitter at John M. Perkins. And also his book, Dream With Me, is available now for pre-order. Go get it. He's brilliant. Amazing man. Hey, right now, you can head over to relevantmagazine.com and view the January issue of Relevant with Russell Brand on the cover. It's a phenomenal cover story. It's kind of gone viral. You can see the whole issue online, and there's a great subscription offer as well if you want to get the paper edition mailed to your house. Also, while you're online, head over to iTunes, and if you like the show, leave a review. It helps other people find it, and if you don't like the show, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if I may, Dave Matthews Band just announced their full-length album and tour to accompany it. So we will be talking about that on the show.
So you have a whole new songbook to learn.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole thing.
boy.
I'm going to interview them, I'm sure, for the magazine and for the cover.
I'm
and
sure.
they haven't done a studio album in a long time.
Oh,
so,
really? Cool.
So
I didn't know
there's,
that.
There's just a lot happening. So
Demand has been low. demand.
What are they going to do without the saxophone dude?
Yeah,
they've
without Boyd.
been without him for a long time,
Yeah.
and they've got new saxophone.
But that's their sound.
Yeah, but they have another person playing. It wasn't. There are other people that play that instrument.
Okay.
It wasn't one and done on the saxophone on this
I'm
planet.
sure he was a good friend.
I thought
to
it was
them.
kind of like Jesse with his trash cans. It's just like use it once.
Eddie, listen,
throw
I'm
it
not
away.
I'm just telling you, historically, I haven't really gotten to Dave Matthews, so I'm gonna let you lead me towards that fandom.
Mm-hmm. That was just a preview of things to come on future relevant podcasts.
Please write the reviews now before those episodes
Oh my gosh,
air.
hurry.
Yeah. Please get those reviews in before those episodes air. On that note, we'll wrap things up. I'm Cameron Strang.
I'm Chandler Strang.
I'm Eddie Koffoltz.
I'm Jesse Carey.
I'm Annie F. Downs.
We'll see you all next week.
P-A-R-A-D with me. Yeah, there's nothing left to ruin. Yeah, we finally got free. Has that for manifesting our destiny? P-A-R-A-D with me.
Thank you for listening to the Relevant Podcast. If you like what you heard, be sure to leave us a review on iTunes. Check out other shows from the Relevant Podcast Network in the podcast section at relevantmagazine.com. And while you're there, browse exclusive podcast merchandise at our online store. Make sure to subscribe to Relevant Magazine. Info is available at relevantmagazine.com/subscribe.
Steamy, steamy, bright sunshine, flowers, grass, and trees all dead. It's all gone, but here we're gonna stay. Anyway, the concrete's all empty, so we're making a parade.
I have a slogan in my house: kick it down the garbage hole.